Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Found But Still Lost. My name is Leslie, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been here forever, you know I love you. I'm laughing because Fitz heard my camera go on when I clicked the record button, and he's running like frantically, like galloping like a pony to try to find something for me to throw for him. He's not doing very well, so he might actually get to chat for a little bit. Yeah, he's even looking out the window right now. It's really funny. Anyways, today is Thursday. I just got my eyebrows laminated for the first time. I've never done that before. And I wasn't really sure if I wanted to do it, but the girl who did my brows, she kind of explained it to me and what to expect, and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna try it. And I still like them, like I like them a lot, but I think the next time I'm gonna try like dyeing them like a slightly different color to kind of more match my hair, I think. I don't know, we'll see. I like it though, like look at, I mean, they're fresh, so they look kind of wonky. I think they'll look better when they've faded in a little bit, but I really like how they turned out. I like that they look bushier, but I don't look grouchy. I don't really know what's on the plans for tomorrow. I think we're thinking about going to Halifax, but that's kind of based on a person buying a bike of mine. I have a bike that I had in Ontario that Matt bought me that I absolutely love, but I don't ride it here because I'm on a dirt road and my bike is really not meant for a dirt road. It's meant for paved. So I'm selling it. And if the person who wants to buy it is going to follow through and actually buy it, then we'll likely be going to Halifax, Mahone Bay area, and I'll bring you guys along for that. Tonight, I would really like to make strawberry jam, and I hope Matt will help me with the jarring. I just suck. I spill it everywhere, and I need his help, so we're gonna enlist Matt with some jarring responsibilities tonight. And yesterday, guys, this girl went fishing again. And let me tell you, it was another really good experience. This time I didn't get sick, which was amazing. I didn't have my period, which was also amazing. And I was with the first crew that I was with the first time I went out. And oh, I love them. They're like the best humans on the planet. One of them has five kids, I want to say 4 or 5, I think 5. And a beautiful wife. He was showing me pictures, and he just has this gorgeous family, and it must be really hard to be away from them. I don't know, and he's so grateful. Like, he mentioned his wife had made, I think this is not on the first trip though, he mentioned his wife had left a sandwich or 2 in the fridge for him, and he was just so happy that she had done something so nice and thoughtful for him. And it sounds like it's something that probably happens on a regular basis, and it's so cool to see other couples loving each other so much, because Matt and I love each other like a shit ton, and he's my favorite person on the planet. So I love being around other people that love their people so much. I don't know if that makes any sense, but anyways, so he showed me some pictures of his kids. They are so cute and adorable, and his house just must be a bundle of energy. And yeah, it was just amazing. And then there's my captain. He is in a world all of his own. He's just so laid back for someone that, in my opinion, must have quite a bit of pressure on them, being that he's the one that needs to maintain the boat. He's the one that gets in trouble if we screw anything up. The people on the boat are relying for an income based on him and his decision making. So I think there's a lot of weight on his shoulders, and you would never know it by talking to him. He is the easiest going, nicest human being ever. Like, I just feel very, very lucky that I met his girlfriend and we became really good friends, and she convinced him to let me on his boat, which is amazing. And he's really knowledgeable, and it was really great because this time he let me try a few different things, and I'm gonna run the video to show you, But before I do, I need to talk about the third crew member. His name, actually, I haven't named names, so maybe I won't name names. I'm not going to name names. The third crew member, I believe he has a son, and he had talked about his son on the first go around when he was talking to me about being seasick and what he does with his son if his son gets seasick. But this time, this person really like blew my mind. Not because he's just amazing at his job. He's quick, he's efficient, he's super knowledgeable. He doesn't have to be told to do anything, and neither does the other crew member. They just know what to do. Like, they were born doing this job, if that makes any sense. So I was banding lobsters, and I'm still new to this, so I'm trying to give myself a little bit of grace. Yeah. I put my hand in the bin that's filled with all different sizes of lobsters, and you have to sort through them and decide which ones are the right size that you can keep, which ones have to be thrown back, that kind of thing. And then you have to band their claws together. So I was banding and measuring and doing all the things, and I put my hand in the bin, and a lobster grabbed my finger with their crusher claw. So the crusher claw is a bigger claw than the smaller one. And they were also telling me that the crusher claw develops on one side or the other based on whatever claw is the dominant side for the lobster, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like us. But anyways, so this lobster had latched onto me, and I didn't think I screamed. I thought I was really quiet, and I thought I played it cool. And I'm just like, I can't get this thing off me. And within like, I don't even know if it was a second, maybe a second or two, this guy literally just was there with, I think he used a splicing tool to get in between the claw and my finger. And I don't know how he did it, but he was so quick. And I was freaking. I wasn't like winging my finger around, but I'm like, it hurts. And I just had my eyes closed, and I'm like, it hurts. Okay, it fucking hurts. And he got it off. And then I'm like, holy fuck. And I'm still like, my eyes are closed. I'm still like, holy shit. I had to like jump up and down and like dance around, kind of run for a second. Cause you know, your adrenaline gets going. And I had this huge dent in my finger for, I want to say, a couple hours, and then it just started drifting away. It still kind of hurts to touch, if I'm being honest, but it fucking hurt. But I could not believe how quickly he was there. Apparently, I had let out such a big scream that they thought it was a piece of machinery on the boat called a hauler, that something had happened to it and it was screeching to a halt or something. So that's what made him come running, and then he literally saved my finger, in my opinion. I felt like it could have fallen off, which might be over dramatic, but he was amazing and got it off. And then after that, I got really scared to stick my hand back in the bin where I just got bitten to measure. And then I also got kind of stupid. Like, once my adrenaline wore off from getting bitten, it's like I couldn't think as clearly as I was before. I'm like, I've got my measuring tool out and I'm looking at the lobster and I'm like, is this right? Is this right? Is this right? I'd look at another lobster that's in the bin. I'm like, okay. It took me forever to like, I don't think I really calmed back down after that. I tried. And then the same person who got the lobster off my finger, he's also responsible for banding and sorting the lobster. So he would sort and then hand me the lobsters that needed banding, and I would band them. I have to get over the fear of being pinched again, because I was pretty cocky up until that point. Once I got pinched, I was like, oh, fuck. Now I get it. Sorry, there's lots of swearing in the first 5 minutes. But anyways, I'm going to run the clip of my sailing adventure, which will probably take a little while. And then hopefully we'll come back to canning some jam. I don't know, we'll see. But enjoy the lobster fishing, because I enjoy it so much, and you get to see this little bit of inside the fishing world, and I am incredibly grateful to be any part of it that I can possibly be. I love being out there, and to me, honestly, what might have been the best part of the day was actually being in the truck going to and from the boat, because I got to hear all the stories. I got to hear stories about wooden lobster traps and what a pain in the ass they were. I got to hear about my captain's dad that used to go like way offshore when that wasn't a thing. He was kind of like a maverick of his time for doing it. I got to hear just the best fishing stories, and I love that. So that was really amazing, but I can't really say that that's my favorite part, because being on the water is just like, it's breathtaking. There's so many times I just stood there like, and I know a few times my captain's like, are you all right? And I'm like, oh my God, like I couldn't be better. I was freaking out. It was the most beautiful place that I have ever been on the water, and it was amazing. I need to stop talking because I could probably just chitter chat about what I love about fishing constantly, and I could probably also tell you how badly I want to be good at it. Like I want to keep going and get better, and I know every time I go it slows them down, which it's like this double-edged sword. I don't want to get in the way. I don't want to be a burden, because they just want to do the job and get home and get paid, and I get it. And when I'm there, I can make mistakes, and those mistakes can cost money. I take longer, and the time also costs money. So I get why a lot of captains and crew wouldn't want someone so new on a boat. I totally get it. But I want to do it so bad. I want to do it so bad. Anyways, I'm going to play the clip. I'm going to shut up now. We'll play the clip. Holy shit, I just climbed up that. Steep as fuck to get to the boat. Look at this. We're in Digby, and it's like some of the highest tides, I think, in the world. And it's low tide. But I'm very grateful that there wasn't a ladder to climb up this monster. We're just waiting at the wharf to go get our bait. It's sitting way up high, and one of them has to climb the ladder, and I'm sure glad it's not me. Although I would totally do it if asked. I'd shit my pants up. cut this fish head and it's so slippery and it's still moving. Like, why is it still moving? Is it just nerves? I can't get through it. And it's like a good serrated knife, but like I can't get through it. But I'm determined to do it. Still pretty utterly useless, but I'm trying. I want to be really good at it. The day's over too soon, to be honest. I love it out here. They're doing all the hard work. I just did the banding, and you know, when that got hard, they helped me with that. So they do like crazy amount of work. Yeah, baby. Just in case. I just got back from fishing. It was super fun. I got to tie a knot. I got to board a crate or board a trap. I think I did 3 or 4. I got bit twice by lobsters. Not bit, but like the crusher claw got my finger. Not once, but twice. Different lobster, not same lobster. I cut up a fish with a jagged knife. Not a machete this time.
My wife's on her way to be a fisherman.
You gotta say it like this. Fisherman. Fisherman.
Fisherman from outside of Medagan.
We drove past Medagan. Okay.
Oh, it's gotta boil for a minute.
Yeah, calm down. Wow. Matt got pretty excited there for a second. Okay, so I realized he couldn't see my eyebrows because my glasses cover them, and that's why he didn't comment on them. Because usually he's like, wow, brouch. But anyways, we have the jam on the stove. Matt's just giving it a stir while I ran to grab the camera. Because I almost forgot to film. I also forgot to post a video today. Yeah, I would.
Okay, I picked it.
Okay, calm down. Here he goes.
Yeah.
Whoa. Get the pectin in. Get the pectin in. Okay, and then let me move to that side because it's really hot over the stove. Team effort.
Hell yeah.
Okay, we decided to make strawberry ice cream too because I had leftover strawberries and leftover cream and stuff from making strawberry jam before. But our lobster guys are ready to go in the pot. There's a chance I may have banded this, but it could have been the guy who saved my finger that did it too, so. Either way, they're going in the pot. Die, just saying.
You think you?
Right now, I think they do.
Come on, get moving. Come on.
Damn, fine this ice cream.
Okay. I'm missing a lid somehow. You okay?
Yeah, I broke the spoon.
They're only dollar store spoons, it doesn't matter. Thanks, babe. Oh, you're so strong you broke a spoon. I like catching lobster, but I do not like ripping it apart and eating it. I like to eat it, but I don't like the ripping it apart part. So I'm not going to show you that part, but here's what it looks like. This guy's upside down.
Good.
Actually, it looks really good. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yep. Better get cracking.
Okay.
Gets cold quick.
The carnage from our lobster has all been picked up. And I have to tell you, it might have been the best lobster I've ever had in my life. And it was definitely the best lobster I have ever cooked myself because I'm not very good at that. Matt is trying to fit a bunch of stuff in our car, my bike and some other things that he's trying to sell while we're in Halifax. And then I think we're gonna go take a hot tub. I just have to get my, excuse me, while I show you my lobster necklace that Matt bought me for my birthday. I have to take this off before I go in the pool. It was an Etsy buy, not overly expensive and probably not like super good quality that it could withstand like hot tub chemicals, but I'm obsessed with it and I really don't want anything to happen to it. So I'm gonna go take it off and then we're gonna go see how Matt's making out and get in the hot tub. I keep touching my eyebrows. Well, Matt got it figured out before I found my camera. I put it down for like 2 seconds and I just couldn't find what I did with it. I do that a lot. And Matt points out that I do it a lot, which is always like super nice. Anyways, we're gonna head outside, I think. Matt, are we going out? Yeah. I think he's grumpy. You sound grumpy. You sound it. Are you okay? He had to move a lot of rope that typically fishermen use today from one area of his store to a new building. So it was a very long day for him. So I think he's just a little... Look at those brows, people. Fitz and I are currently waiting in the car for Matt. We were at the hospital for, I think, 7 hours last night. We didn't get home until 6 a.m. Really, really sucked. I think Matt felt super bad because we were there together and we probably didn't have to be, but I didn't want him to be there by himself anyways. But they think he might have Lyme disease, so he's in town right now with me, obviously. Going to get his prescription, and the prescription is going to take 3 hours to refill. So
it's just a long day, and when we live out of town, it makes it even like longer. So this is kind of the downside of living out of town, being far away from stuff like this. Ugh. And it's not really far. We're 20 minutes. I shouldn't really, like, it's not that far. It's just far enough for it to be, I would say, a slight inconvenience. But his leg is sore. He just doesn't feel very good. So I think he's got to get the medicine pretty quick. Alright, I'm gonna go for a quick dip. Matt is inside resting. Nixon, stop. I think the medication's kind of taking a bit of a toll on him, so he's doing the right thing by sleeping it off. I'm gonna go for a quick swim and oh my god, I can't talk. I'm so tired. I think we were at the hospital between 7 to 10 hours last night, and we're just exhausted. We didn't get home till 6 a.m. I think I've already said this. I'm probably repeating myself, and I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna go for a quick swim. I'm gonna kind of clean myself off a little bit because I think there are a lot of sickies that were in the emergency room. So get some of those germs off. I think we're gonna have a nice, calm, quiet day because really we have no choice. But even Mother Nature is kind of dictating that it's gonna be a calm day. There's just a light breeze, hardly even a ripple on the lake right now. So I think we're gonna follow our guts and just chill. Is that like the worst symptom right now, is just tiredness?
I got like body sore.
You're achy?
Yeah, a little bit.
I wonder if that gets worse. I hope not.
And I slept.
I know. I think you're doing the right thing by just relaxing though. At least we have a nice place to relax.
No.
Even if the place is where you got the tick. Oh, sorry, we're jiggling because you're actually balancing on my hammock right now, so you're a little jiggly. Just take a break. Take a break. Matt just headed inside. I think he's kind of had enough of the bugs situation over here. There's like horseflies. I don't find that they're bothering me, but I think Matt already got bit once, and he's like, I don't need this shit in my life right now, so he's out, and that's okay. I'm thinking about heading in to start dinner. It's 5 o'clock, and I'm not hungry though, but every time I wait, I get hangry, and then I start eating a bunch of shit that I don't need. So I'm thinking maybe if I'm a little proactive, I could beat that stupid hunger thing that happens while I'm making dinner. I don't know. But I have to go take the laundry down because it kind of feels like it's gonna rain. I don't think it's going to, but it just kind of feels like it. So I'm gonna go take the laundry down, pack up my shit, because I have a lot of it. Like, when I commit to hammock time, let me tell you, I commit. The laptop's out, the speaker's out, 2 drinks, snacks, you name it, I've got it. Blankets hanging up back here, pillow. I'm like, I'm in. You guys, I love my life. I don't even know how to describe it to you. I wish Matt didn't have Lyme disease right now, but hopefully the antibiotics will take care of that. But sometimes when I'm sitting in the hammock and I have quiet time, I really go through my photos, and I was just looking at photos from my most recent fishing trip, and the fact that I get to live in like such a beautiful province is like just astounding to me. And I really think how important it is that we do whatever we have to do to maintain and upkeep our fishing industry, because it's really the heart of most communities here. And if it's not the heart of Nova Scotia, then I really don't know what is. So I think it's a pretty special thing for not just the province, but for Canada. And it's something that we really have to protect and respect and support. I'm going to say that. That's all. That's all I'll say about it. But you guys know how addicted I am to it. I want to be a fisherman so bad. And I keep wondering how long it will take for me to get like halfway decent, whereas someone might actually one day want me as crew on their boat, because I'm nowhere near that. Like, I know that I'm so slow, but I want to be faster. And it's gonna have to do it a lot more. It's so funny. I keep thinking back to how dumb I felt after I got bit. I just couldn't put my hand in that crate. And that's what I thought of a lot too while I was looking at the photos, was fuck, I turned into such a wimp. That's not me. I mean, I shook it off and I kept going, but it wasn't the same. I totally slowed down. I couldn't keep up once that happened. I was like, and I don't think I was keeping up all that well before anyways, but I was definitely trying. It was fun. I had a really good time. And I had a really good time today too. It was just a really relaxing day, even though it was like for shitty reasons that we were relaxing. It kind of felt like it was really needed. I don't know. And I just enjoy our property so much. I don't enjoy Fitz yelling at me, bossy butt. Oh, Matt thinks we're going to Halifax tomorrow. I kind of don't see it happening, and I can't let him go by himself, but I have no desire to go. Like, zero. I don't enjoy trips to Halifax at all, let alone on a Saturday in the summer. Fitz and I had to come to the store because I didn't have milk to make dinner tonight, but they had these dairy milk firework chocolate bars, and I'm like, I just have to try it. Matt, I read something saying he shouldn't have, actually I shouldn't say that, a friend told me Matt shouldn't have sugar or alcohol while he's on the antibiotics, so I'm not going to eat this in front of him, so I'm going to have a bite now. It does crackle. Is it worth $2.25? Maybe not. I have one more piece just so I don't eat it in front of Matt. Okay. Sorry, I'm eating it in front of you, Fitz. Dinner's on. We're making some lobster linguine. This is all the meat from 2 lobsters. And we don't know how to take apart the head part, and we don't know what you're supposed to eat out of that part. So really, this is only the tail and the claws. That's a lot of meat. All right, let's go see how Matt's doing. I think he's still laying on the couch. He's got a little bit of a fever now. How you feeling?
Oh, man.
I don't think I've ever seen Matt in my entire life lay down as much as he's had to today. No. Like, ever. So you know it's bad. This lighting totally makes me look like an Oompa Loompa. It's Friday night. Matt's in bed. It's 9:15. He ate his dinner, which was good, and he kept it down, so that's even better. Now I'm going to show you how wild things are getting tonight. a wild Friday night without Matt. You guys want to know what it looks like? It looks like coffee. That's really wild for me. And lobster shoes. I think you can see them there. Maybe not. Lobster shoes. Got those babies for my birthday. Oh, this one you can't see, my pants are too big. Oh, the lake is so calm. Like I might have to go be in it again. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't feel like getting wet, but then when I say that, I feel like an old lady. I feel like an old lady because an old lady would say, I don't want to get wet. Friday night alone with Matt. I might put on face masks too. Like, let's get real nutty. No, I don't think I actually feel like that. I think I'm going to, don't laugh. Well, actually, I don't care. Laugh if you want. I have a fake lobster that you guys may have seen. I want to say probably in videos last year where I was practicing banding. I think I'm going to do it again. I got really slow and I don't want to be slow, and I don't think I was holding things right. I just want to find my own like little groove with it. And if you go onto the forum for like fishermen on Facebook, oh, my shirt's gross. On Facebook, they'll say like any moron can be a bander. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to put bands on lobster claws, but it does take skill of some sort, I think. I mean, even just being able to be on the boat is pretty awesome in my opinion. So, and brave. So yeah, I think only little people like belittle things. If that makes any sense at all, I don't know. I'm gonna stop jibber jabbing about it because you probably don't really care that much about that. It is a pretty great night out though. Fit Bomb? I wish Matt was feeling better. It would be a really perfect night for a bonfire, and he loves bonfires. He loves bonfires like I love the water. How you doing over there, Nixon? It is getting kind of late for this girl. It's like 10:10. I'm such a nerd. Anyways, I've got my bowl of bands. And instead of using my fake lobster because the claws are really small on it, it makes it too easy, I'm using a spatula. Yeah.
From me, the irony. Thanks anyway. Again, I didn't even get any info. Girl, I charge by appointment. Come on. Oh, wow. Looks like I lost quite a few subscribers. 38 of you, an exclusive offer. If you donate $100, I'll give away private game sessions to the first 150.